I forgot to record it. Now I'm going to record that lesson. I like wonderful concentration.
Yeah, but I don't understand how I can get it wrong when I think I measured everything right, but it's okay. So now we're not going to work on this?
No, we're done. There's a little feeling of the, show me, and can I see it?
Yeah.
You can continue if you feel like you want, but if you want to, you can.
I screwed up. I screwed up on the measurement. I thought I measured it right, but I measured it wrong. But anyway, I'll take a picture of it and you can see. That's why the middle is too long.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
It is a body type.
The sheets should be up there.
Let me see. I'm gonna. It's on my. It's on the. My phone is working right now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Let's have a 5 minutes break. Just and then from here we're gonna go and just the whole thing will be just ongoing towards that landscape we're gonna do. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee.
Okay.
And I'll be back in 5 minutes. And so what I want you to do, materials, I want you to have tracing paper. Do you have tracing paper?
No.
You don't have tracing paper. Okay. So
no, I have. Well, what is like?
I'll show you right now. It's a paper we're using to trace like this. Look. Transparent paper.
Yeah. I don't have it. The only thing I have is like baking.
Baking parchment could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. Yes. Okay. See you in 5 minutes. I make myself coffee and we will start working.
Okay. Okay. No.
I'm back.
You're back. Okay.
Do you have parchment paper?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Just like the title.
Yeah. Can I see? It's kind of it's transparent, right?
It's yeah. I mean, I can see this through it.
Fantastic. So now tape it with a Scotch tape or something. I don't want it to move.
Okay.
So put it on the top of your print and tape it with Scotch. Print tape,
Yes.
tape print to the parchment paper, like print right here and just put Scotch there.
So the what should be on top? The parchment paper should be on top of the print.
Yes, parchment paper will be on top. If it's bigger size, you can turn it around, tape the print, and then turn it back around. Okay, I make it complicated. Just tape it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
just tape it. Don't let it move.
No.
I also do something with you, like the image of that dog.
Okay.
So what I meant by,
I'm looking for tape. I already have it.
yeah, what I meant, because probably your print is smaller size than the parchment paper, you can put it like this, and then it would be, and tape it here.
Just have to get my tape.
So I'll show you what I'm gonna do it with you. I'm gonna tape this 1, 2, and then I'll turn around and it will be taped.
Yeah. But I have to get tape. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't have any tape. I did. Okay. Now I know.
So then you're just turning it over and it's,
Yeah. But the problem is I can't find, because it was just Christmas. I used all my tape to make Christmas presents. And now I don't know where the fuck I have my tape. I don't have tape. Bara jag, jag vill ha tape. Vet du vad jag vill ha tape? Can't I just fold it? Or I found the tape now finally, but I don't have.
yeah. So is your parchment papers bigger size than your print? Yeah, so turn it around and tape it like this. Let's see. So here is the print under the parchment paper,
Yeah.
but I tape it other way around.
All the way around. Okay.
So you will see white sides of the, you will not see print. You will just the white paper. Print would be on our side.
Yeah.
Just tape it.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna do it step by step. It's exciting.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, so now I also have this print of a dog right here. And
Okay.
so I'm gonna work parallel with you. So just to trace the outlines, you see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, put some light on it. And just to trace the outlines of the main shapes.
Yeah.
And take your time. It shouldn't be just a, think about what you want it to be on a drawing.
Mhm.
And trace it. The best way to trace it with the marker. Do you have some kind of marker, Sharpie? Or
Yes.
black ball paint? I explain you why.
So on parchment paper, I draw the outline of the thing. Yes.
So again,
So on the parchment paper, now that I've taped over the thing, I do the outlines of my.
on the top of a
my-
parchment paper.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm doing right now on the top of my tracing paper, which is very similar. You can buy it in any art supply store. It costs like $6 per.
Okay.
And now I did it with the pencil, and now I'm going over it with the marker.
Yes.
And I explain you why marker. You'll see. And just take your time, no rush.
Okay.
Cowboys Buccaneers, så jag satte på det.
Mm.
So that technique we're going to master, but also we're going to draw. We're going to draw proportions, perspective. We're going to have a lesson always will have two things going.
Okay.
Then I'll get to know you. I'll know what you like, and I'll kind of guide you towards stuff you like.
Yeah.
I have music. It's not bothering you here, right?
No, no,
Huh?
no.
Oh, okay. Soon your 4B pencils will be handy for us.
Okay. But how detailed should I be in this? Should I just
Say it
do
again?
the, how detailed should I be in the tracing?
Up to you. You can skip some. You can skip some. You can make it simpler, or you can go full detail with the shadows and everything. Or you can just make outlines, and then you can, with your eye, you know, you can put shadows there. You don't have to go.
Yeah.
Just the main outlines of the plants.
Okay.
How is the urban areas of San Diego? Do you guys have like streets, right? Like skyscrapers?
No, no. Well, I mean, yeah, downtown maybe, but I live in a place called Rainbow, close to Fallbrook, and it's very rural around here. So most people here grow strawberries. There's lots of strawberries, and avocados is the big
Oh, fantastic.
popular thing. And we just moved here from another town in California, a little further north, which is famous for horses. We all
Yeah.
for horses, but this is it's a very beautiful place, and the little city of Fallbrook is actually quite nice, and they've tried hard to even though it's rural, they have a lot of really neat stores there, like where you can buy stuff for animals, and that a lot of people have a lot of animals there.
Yeah.
It's nice, and it's very, very beautiful. And today there was a rainbow. We've had rain, and this place is called Rainbow, and there was a rainbow, and we ran in, my husband and I ran in to get our camera, and by the time we came out,
Yeah.
the rainbow was gone.
It's always like that. You cannot
So-
get.
Yeah.
It's good for the soul to live in a beautiful place, you know?
It is. Every
like-
day. It's so beautiful. But lately we've had, I mean, all of California has had lots of rain. But we haven't had any flooding, or
Yeah.
it's been kind of, a lot of people have it bad.
Yeah, interesting. We also live in a very beautiful place.
Where do you live?
Ithaca, New York.
Oh yeah, that's right, you said that. I don't know that much about New York. I know.
So it's a proper
Is it-
winter. It's a north. It's a Canada not far. It's a proper winter, beautiful winter, you know? And the
Yeah.
place is really, really, it's on the banks of a big lake. Very beautiful lake, Cayuga Lake. It's like several, we call Finger Lakes. And
Okay.
even if it's north, it's a wine country, you know? It has wine grapes. And the town itself, it's a town of Cornell University, so it's a sophisticated, you know, it's Ivy League university, one of the best in the world. And so it's professors and students and PhD students, you know, it's not simple, you know, simple place. And then the town itself, waterfalls and creeks, it's unbelievable. Yeah, it's actually very beautiful. But it's a different type of beauty from San Diego. It's, you know, like 4 seasons. It's like it has like a beautiful fall and very nice summer, but then like very cold winter, you know, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I am from Sweden, so I'm used to seasons, but as you live here, you start realizing there's a big difference than you think about between the seasons here too, except it's not as noticeable.
Absolutely.
But here we do have a lot of trees that turn red and stuff, which it wasn't that so much where I lived before.
Yeah.
But here we do. There's more variety here in seasons. Why did you move there?
Huh?
Why did you move there? Was it
like last year?
Yeah.
Last December. We lived in New York, and then my wife got a invitation from Cornell University to work for them.
Oh.
And we decided, why not? We have 2 kids, you know, and for them it's paradise here.
Yeah.
Good schools, you know, calmer environment, good sports.
So I've drawn.
Done?
I've drawn. I mean, these slides, I mean, I can't show.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
No, but anyway, I've drawn.
Fantastic. So you draw with a marker, right? It's not a pencil.
Yes.
The marker. I'll tell you what we do next.
Yes.
So we're gonna take that paper off. In my case. So that's how my tracing looks. And you go right here.
Okay.
I have this image of the dog, and
Yeah.
I traced it. You see, just simple outline, nothing fancy. And the dog is also kind of in the profile here, not many shapes. You see, it's just so I did that. So now we're gonna turn it around. Like that's where we were drawing this side. We're gonna turn it around. And we're gonna take the pencil. And you really draw with the markers, right? It's good.
Yes.
So we're gonna take the pencil and we're gonna go all over that. Take your 4B. 4Bs will be good. And we're gonna go all over that drawing like this.
On the one side where I traced everything.
On our side. On our side.
Huh? On the other side.
On the other side,
Yeah.
You turn it, other side. And just to go like I do. Over entire drawing. Every line should be, and 4B it's good because it's a soft pencil. It will help you.
Okay.
Don't rush and just go over it with your 4Bs.
On the opposite side of where I drew.
On opposite side, not on the drawing, on opposite side, yes.
Okay.
Because that side will print the drawing. You're gonna put it on the paper now, and you're gonna trace it again, and that will leave the trace on the paper.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah.
And of course you can print it out, but that gives, you know, the feeling of the hand drawn with the little idiosyncrasies, with little mistake, little your hand, you know, wherever, how you feel it in this day, and it will, so it becomes your drawing. It's just not just a print, you know. And then of course, how you're gonna shade it. Are you gonna use pastels? Are you gonna use because pastels is also drawing material.
Yeah.
You know, I was telling you, in this category of drawing, even watercolor is a drawing. And ink, you know, ink with a brush, it's also drawing. Drawing is a really broad kind of thing. Now with that technique, you're almost armed to make everything you see around you into the drawing, into the painting, into the watercolor.
Okay.
This our US of A around you, photograph it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I really drawn towards Scandinavian noir and Scandinavian detective. I don't know why. It's like, it's such a cold world in the way, landscape and everything. But
Yeah.
it's so watchable. It's so watchable for entire world. What is that? I can grasp it. What is that?
Like what? Which ones do you watch?
Like Wallander,
Yeah.
like what's the Henning Mankell's
Yeah.
novels, like what his name? Even Stieg Larsson, you know.
Yeah.
Now every world is watched. That's a big bestseller, but it's good. I mean, it's and what makes it so interesting? It's, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I obviously I like it, but I it's amazing to me too sometimes that it translates so well.
I think it's a phenomenon. So let's say Scandinavian countries have this reputation of very high efficient societies with, you know, with almost no poverty, no, and then those movies showing really human struggles there too, you know.
Yeah.
People are drunk, people using drugs, people use crime, people dysfunctional, you know.
Oh yeah.
In this kind of ideal setting, it's very interesting. It's a contrast what draws people, you know.
Yeah. I don't drink anymore. I haven't drank alcohol for a long time, and it's hard in Sweden because people think you're really boring when you don't drink.
Yeah.
So they don't invite you to parties.
Oh my God, I don't drink at all.
No,
Oh,
I used to, but I think I
had to
had
because
enough.
yeah, I had to because Georgia is a country of wine, you know, and it's a deep in the tradition, you know, to sit, to toast, to drink, to eat food. It's like there is no way you can meet someone and not just, you know, let's go get a bottle of wine, you know. Not vodka, not like Russians. There's no alcoholics in Georgia. You wouldn't see drunk people on the streets. We don't have that. We can hold it very well. The gin, you know, I was reading that gin. Some people don't, like Finnish people can't hold the alcohol.
They can or they can't?
They can't.
No.
It's some gin. It's really literally, it's that easy. It's a gin. It's something, we have it. We Mediterranean kind of, we have it, this. And also, yeah, it's a culture around it, and it's an old country of wine. But I hate it. I'm kind of like losing control. I'm very kind when I'm drunk, you know. I'm better than I am right now. I'm giving away my paintings. I'm hugging people. I love humanity, you know. Some people are aggressive and unpleasant. I'm not. But
I used to be a nice drunk too, but I just think I just don't want to be a drunk anymore. I just don't want to be.
Absolutely, no. Yeah, Sweden probably, yeah, and the Swedish like vodka is like the best, you know. It's also traditional.
Yeah. But when I used to drink mostly beer. I used to drink a lot of beer, but I'm not very knowledgeable or never really liked wine that much, and definitely not whiskey and vodka. I don't like that. I never liked that.
Here is Diana connecting, and Diana maybe will explain us her drinking habits in Sweden.
Yeah, she has.
Hey, I forgot about Monday.
Diana, we're talking about drinking, we're drawing, and we're talking about drinking habits of Scandinavian people.
I said it's all
Oh, you see, she's already has it, you know?
There you go. Skål.
Skål.
That skål too. That skål is traveled from culture to culture also.
Yeah.
Skål, you know what, it comes from the Vikings. Skål.
I know.
You know.
I know. Those
Drinking
Vikings,
the
Northern
scout.
mythology, the Thor, the Loki, the trickster. Oh, we know it. Yes. I think Annika is kind of frozen. Oh no, she's unfrozen right now.
No, I'm not. I just have a lot of pencil on my fingers.
Okay, what you're doing now, you're turning this around again and putting the graphite side on a piece of paper you're gonna draw.
Okay.
Diana, you can continue wherever you want to do. We're trying to transfer images. I'm teaching how we're transferring images.
Okay.
And you can continue your Picasso thing.
Yeah, or my little painting thing.
Yeah, we just
I'm doing a boring assignment.
Where do you do a boring assignment?
Yeah, I'm painting a wedding picture for a couple.
Oh my God, trace it.
I didn't trace it. I should have done that.
Well, I'll give you even better. I'll give you even the better. Print it out on the canvas from photographs we gave you, and then paint it over. I'm not kidding. You know how many artists do it? You know that guy, I think he's Swedish, he's German, Gottfried Hundwein. You know the Gottfried, the weird Scientologist artist. He was working with the band Scorpions in the 80s, all these kind of covers. He's very detailed. I'll send the link. Very detailed. He does a lot of children and Nazis and kind of strange. But I went to his show. In New York.
Yeah.
And it's a printed canvases, and he just put paint over.
Oh my goodness.
And it costs millions. Gottfried Hund, I'm gonna Google the guy right now. That's
that could have been a way.
And now I trace it again, or
yes, you trace it again, and then it's gonna be.
This is where I am with my picture.
Yeah.
It's boring.
So
Well,
I'm telling you, yeah, those kind of things. He also worked with Marilyn Manson, and so this video comes. I'll send the link about this guy.
Yeah. And you know, I have one of the, I've never used it though, but I have one of those, you know, where you transfer a picture to canvas with a
Yes,
projector.
everyone using it. Every single artist using it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do that. That's I'm telling you guys, don't even just are they paying you or just friends?
No, they're paying me.
Okay. So all they want is the final result. They want this picture on the wall, right?
Yeah.
They don't care how you made it. No one knows. It just comes out of the studio with a big bump. I'm telling you, trace the thing.
Yeah, so, but now I've come so far with this, even though I have to shrink his head a little bit.
And you don't have to do that when you're tracing. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Annika, now look at me. I'm gonna, so I place it on the paper, graphite side down, and I have my, and so I'm just going over again.
With a marker or with a pencil?
With the pencil.
Okay.
Going over because, and now I see, that's why marker, because pencil and the pencil on the other, you lose the image. You wouldn't see it. Diana, I'm gonna teach you those kind of things in Russian called haltura.
Yeah.
So haltura is something you're making with cold heart, purely for money. You really don't care. It's just like, you know, like it's just, for example, New Year decoration to paint this Santa Clauses, you know, on the store windows. Ded Moroz, it's called in Russian. That's haltura, which is just like you're going there, okay, and now it's, you know, and it's snowing, go there, Happy New Year. So it's just like, it's done with like this kind of thing, you know, you can be Titian here. And anyway, it's from photo. It's already, they're not sitting in front of you.
No, they're not.
Yeah, so just trace the thing and be done with 2 hours.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that first, but now I'm so deep down on this one. So
you still can do it. You can still save your time.
I have another projector that I was thinking I could use. That's like a regular projector, but I don't know how to connect it.
Even better. Please cheat as much as you can in this thing. No one cares. It comes out of studio. No one knows. People don't know stuff.
No, they don't.
You live in Hollywood. Those guys are fooling the entire world with their bullshit, you know? That's smokes and mirrors. That's what you need to do.
All right.
And so here we have an image, Annika, right here. That's the dog transfer.
Yeah. I wish mine was.
And now I will go again with my pencil, and now I will start drawing because I have proportions right.
Yeah. I just don't remember it.
Next time, Diana, print the canvas and just paint it.
Okay.
It's amazing.
So you mean like ordering a photo printed on the canvas?
On the canvas, and then paint with oil over it. It will be oil. You will have a brush strokes. No one would know. It would be like just to make sure they don't see the edge, you know, because edge would be like absolutely perfect. So you just paint over two there, you know.
Yeah.
And so here's my dog. I mean, now I'm gonna smudge it a little bit.
Makes it cute.
And that's it. And that should be your plants too, like this. And then you start working on them. You have right proportions, you have right, yeah. In general, artists are cheaters, you know. It's like, well, how no one told you? I mean, it's amazing how You know, I think I was telling you how European art precision was developing among the developing of lenses.
No, or maybe I
So,
don't know.
so let's just go back to Italy, right? An Italian, let's say, early Renaissance, Giotto,
Yeah.
Masaccio. I have Masaccio right here. I bought it today, actually. So Masaccio is a genius, but he lives in an era like his. Look, it's amazing, but it's general. It's not very precise. Lenses is not there yet. Those
Yeah.
amazing Dutch and German guys sitting there polishing those lenses. It's not there yet. And suddenly you see the lenses, you see the first glasses, you see the first projectors, and we have Vermeer, very detailed. All these Dutch artists, they use camera lucida, they trace those images.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so,
I have to practice. I've never done that, but I'm gonna, maybe I can use the projector I have.
yeah, absolutely. It's just a technical device. I think I should spread on our messaging boards, I should spread those photographs the big French artists used, like Courbet, realists, you know?
Yeah.
They all use photographs. They all use. It's not diminishing them. They knew how to draw.
Yeah. Of course.
And you know how to draw too.
So now I draw on the outline that I have on the paper.
Right? On the
Right?
paper, yeah. And you
Yeah.
see, now on your paper, you have proportional and exact drawing. Now
Yeah.
put your print next to you and just to make a drawing, you already have outline. You're not torturing yourself with the proportions, is it right? Now make shadows to see where it's darker, smudge a little bit, take your time.
Yeah.
We have like 20 minutes and that would be one fantastic lesson. You get that technique. Now with that technique, you can do anything in this world, you know, bigger prints, you can print bigger prints. But Diana, but we had a human figure drawing before that. We have a kind of 2 parts lesson.
Yeah, it's funny how we haven't had any art classes on Monday, so I totally forgot about it.
I know. I love this Monday class. It's gonna pick it up. It's gonna be more people will join, and it would be.
Yeah. And I will be there. I will be there.
It's gonna be the place where we're gonna work, and I'm gonna work. And I think the lessons will be 2 parts. One part will be I'll give some kind of little assignment, perspective drawing, and the second part would be working on, like Annika working right now on a bigger. And Annika, I also invite you. You can use watercolor. You can use inks right now. It's all drawing techniques. Okay. You can use pastels. You can use charcoal. So, or you can use just a pencil. But everything that people are doing on a paper is a drawing techniques. So even watercolor, it's graphica, you know. I think Swedes would have graphica, understanding what is it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't mean graphic design like here.
No.
It means printmaking and watercolor.
Yeah.
Okay.
We call it grafik.
Graphic, yeah, graphica, because I can't explain American this, you know. Yeah. I'm a graphic artist by education, but I'm not graphic designer, you know.
Yeah, no, we call it graphic.
Yeah, graphic designer, a little bit lower in the ranks, I'm sorry. I wish it could be tactile lessons, and we would have a nice studio, you know, because so many things I can show really in the printing press and photography, and it's impossible on that format, you know.
But I mean, it's fantastic that we can do this during pandemic, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, most people, if you live in a city like LA, it's going to take an hour to travel anywhere.
I
And
think so. You know, maybe there is for a long time here. Maybe that it would be the future of education, you know?
I think so. But I mean, it has its drawbacks because, you know, when you're talking about kids, they don't get the social skills that they would otherwise.
But maybe not for kids. Kids love school. My kids really miss the school.
Yeah.
That year of pandemic, and we enrolled them in a private school.
Yeah.
Because private schools were going, you know.
Yeah.
They're not unionized, and they're not just like they just were going, and so we had to enroll them in private school for that year. And because they
Did
needed.
you have to pay a lot of money for that?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay in terms of like a social, and you know what? No one got the COVID in that.
That's amazing.
But because it's New York, probably everyone already had it.
Yeah. No, I haven't had it yet, so.
Good for you. Don't have. I had it, and I was teaching class.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That was weird.
Annika, you didn't have it either, right?
No.
Wow, guys, I want to ask you. There was like we're just drawing and chatting, right? It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So Sweden did absolutely different tactic, right? With the COVID. Was it terrible, or was it successful, or was it just exactly same as neighboring countries with lockdowns?
No, it was, I mean, I'd say it was both. I mean, the number of deaths in Sweden from COVID was like 10 times more than in Denmark and Norway.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
So the death toll was absolutely super high.
Okay.
But the kids didn't get after in school, so they didn't lose their learning curve.
And the economy was kind of okay in terms of.
Yeah, economy was okay. But you know, people died.
But
Yeah.
10 times more. It's, you know, it sounds, but if in Denmark 8 people die, so 80, it's not, I mean, and then in Denmark, how many died in Denmark? Probably not many.
No, but you know, I think the win for Sweden is that the kids didn't lose any education.
Right.
But the loss was that
Old
we
people.
lost a lot of people. We lost a lot of
old
people. And not all old. I mean, people in the beginning before the vaccines, there were.
And the first wave of virus were a different virus. It was really dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it did show.
So there is no winners in this.
No, I don't think so.
But it was hard when you talk to people in Sweden because they were so convinced that what they were doing was right. And then like in California, we did it so differently. So
Yeah.
it was so difficult because people were like, almost got mad at you for following. And I mean, just like here, you know, some people in Florida think everything that California did was stupid and la, 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 la. But it was, I felt very safe, and I liked it in California. I've been extremely careful. I didn't want to get it.
Yeah, us too. We're very, but remember those first videos where some poor woman just sneezed in a store and everyone running away. And...
Yeah.
Yeah, but also in the beginning, remember that choir in Washington where like 23 people died after it?
Yeah. So I guess Yeah, I guess first wave pre-vaccination was really, really bad. Interesting.
And you know, the Sweden's reasoning was, I mean, the result was one thing, but the reasoning was that herd immunization, and it didn't work like that because this virus doesn't it doesn't get to herd immunization. So,
or it gets in a terrible death toll, you know?
Yeah. So Sweden did contrary, but I mean, I've spoken to so many of my friends that are so happy they did it that way. And they say, yeah, well, you have to calculate on a few people dying, but you know, for the greater good, it's the best. And it's, for me, it's hard to think that way.
Very interesting, very interesting.
Yeah, plus they were also in love with the guy who was like their Tsar, the one that was telling everyone what to do. And he had
charismatic.
Yeah, but he got a lot of things wrong, and they still just went, oh yeah, but he's such a nice guy. Yeah.
So here is my dog. I traced and then I finished it. I think
I love it.
I think it's good.
It's an Indian dog. It's a native Indian
it's
dog.
A little sculpture of a dog. Yeah. So you can do, you see, Annika, you can do whatever you feel like with after the image is there, you know. You can take markers and go crazy over those plants you're drawing right now.
Yeah. No, I know. I wish I'd done a dog.
What did you do?
No, I'm doing those succulents that my neighbor has, those unusual succulents. I went and took a picture of it, and then so there's a billion, little leaves. Like I did this. This was the picture. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's already looks like, Diana, does it look like a graphite drawing?
Yeah, it does.
And it does look like a graphite drawing. You just, so now think about the values. What's the darkest part of it and what's the lightest part of it?
Yeah.
From dark to light, from light to dark, and pay attention on your pencils, because sometimes you're starting with light and then your pencil doesn't go that dark as you need it, you know?
No.
So keep it just, yeah, we were talking about Swedish Noir, Scandinavian Noir. I also like literature. I also like Scandinavian. It's an interesting, it's a gentle voices, you know. Scandinavian writers are not very, it's a gentle voices, but it's very interesting how.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think today's voices are probably influenced too much by America, so.
I don't know, America is not, I don't know, but I see the very distinct kind of, there's a guy, you maybe know Per Pettersson, I think he's Norwegian.
Who?
Per Pettersson.
I don't know him. Do you, Annika?
Very good, very good.
But that is a Swedish name, though.
It's Swedish name.
Yeah.
And Karl Ove Knausgaard, that guy is very interesting, and there is a lot of experimentation too. I guess Knausgaard is not gentle voice. It's very distinct and very popular. It's something about, I don't know what brings it. Maybe wealth brings, ability to work and.
Yeah, but also Sweden has a really good system for artists. Now that we have a crazy right-wing government, it's disappearing, but during like the last 60, 70 years, there has been something called
support, right?
No, not only support, it's called artist salary, a government artist salary. So every year, I don't know how many, but maybe 50 artists are chosen. It could be an author, it could be a poet, it could be a painter, a sculptor, whatever.
Yeah.
And they get a salary for life. It's not a lot of money, but it's like
Keeps
like
you going.
maybe $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
But that is just to give them a base salary so they don't have to go and serve
And plus
coffee at
everything-
Starbucks.
Plus everything else you have, like your money from your paintings, from your books. It's also plus they're probably teaching too. You know, everyone is busy.
Yeah, so it
you
pays
know.
basically, it pays your apartment and
I
your,
also love Latin American countries in the 20th century, especially in the second part of 20th century. They had the artists as ambassadors.
Yeah.
Especially poets and writers would go and live as ambassador in some insignificant country, you know, but will get a ambassador's salary, and that's interesting
Great.
practice too.
yeah. And also it used to be, I think that's also changing now, but it used to be that when you were building anything like even if it was an apartment building or any public building,
Yeah.
like 1% of the building cost had to go to art investments.
Yeah,
So
interesting.
so you had to buy a sculpture or a mural or whatever. So when you go in
Interesting.
in the part, when you go around in Sweden, there is always artwork in public buildings,
Right.
even like regular apartment buildings.
Yeah, very nice.
But I think that's changing now because we have a nutty right wing.
Yeah.
And I think it has been changing over the last few years because people don't see the value of it.
Yeah. It's a strange how they don't see it. It's like it creates such a gentle environment, and it creates the love, and it creates just takes tension off, you know. It's interesting how
Understanding for art.
And also I can
art.
look, I'm living in America. I am from Georgia. I never been to Scandinavian country. I can talk hours about Scandinavian art, you know. I never been in any of those, you know. I will, of course I will, but I can talk hours, and it's a true ambassadors of your nation, you know, artists. Think how much.
I have a few friends that have artist salaries, and I mean that changed their world. Like one of them is an artist, and he's a conceptual artist.
Yeah.
And you know, he's also been guest professor at Berkeley and other schools here in the US. But you know, the art he does, he can't make money on it, on like performance art and
Right, I understand, yeah.
But he still survives.
Yeah.
Because of the system.
It's interesting how, we were talking about, Annika, about the Scandinavian noir, Scandinavian fiction, Scandinavian, you know, it's all ambassadors. It's representing that societies of yours, you know. Think about how much Edvard Grieg and Munch did for Norway.
Yeah.
Like,
or
Strindberg for Sweden, you know, or Astrid Lindgren for Sweden, you know.
Yeah.
It was my favorite story, Pippi Longstocking, you know. and the Carlson
on the Roof.
Yes, but I think we have different understanding of the guy. I think for you guys, he's another good person. He's kind of like a strange and invasive, and for us, it's absolutely charming little thing, you know, who comes and.
Carlson on the Roof, I think, was endearing. But Astrid Lindgren was brilliant, and absolutely. I guess August Strindberg was in his way too. He was just,
Absolutely, of
he
course.
was just like an avid abuser of women.
Oh,
I guess it was another time as well. So, but you know, there are many similarities, I'd say, between August Strindberg and Hitler.
you think romanticism, foundation of it?
Yeah, yeah, and look at their paintings. They paint like,
Yeah, but I'll tell you, August Stringer was a better writer than Hitler was political figure, and a painting was their sidekick, you know.
yeah. I mean, it was the side gig for both of them.
And yeah, and then Knut Gamsun, who's like was meeting Hitler, you know, in 44 or something.
Yeah. Ooh.
Knut Gamsun for me very important. His Hunger is one of the very important novels for me. Isn't it? Oslo was like Christiania, and he describes Christiania.
Yeah, that's a specific place. That's
In Copenhagen, right?
Yeah, in Copenhagen. That's the drug paradise.
Copenhagen, I mean. I said Oslo. Why I said Oslo?
No, you didn't. You said Christiania, but that is part of, yeah, that's part of Copenhagen. And you know, the Scandinavian countries, they are conflicted, I say. There was a lot of romanticizing of like Hitler and the strong men, and
Of course, it's all post-Nietzsche, you know, Nietzsche,
yeah,
Übermensch, and all that, and it end up being biggest tragedy humanity ever had.
yeah.
I can't believe. My father was fighting that war, you know.
Oh wow.
I'm a son of the old guy. He was 50 when I was born.
Oh
And
wow.
so he was a doctor. He was a
för cowboys. Där Preston har sprungit in en. Deras kicker har missat alla sina 3 kicks.
Okay.
De var kortare så det.
everything is good.
Yeah.
My phone died, so I don't have it. So can we see what where you are now?
Sure,
Oh.
but it's
I'm
still
not
very-
changing much. I'm just fiddling and adjusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. But I'm telling you, I'm seriously.
Yeah,
Don't even.
I'm gonna take you up on that.
Absolutely, I will insist. Take and you know what? You would be the most popular because more likeness there. The people will storming you. Just Gottfried Hullmeyer. I'm gonna send this on the thread of this class, his name, and just check him out.
Okay.
I sent the one I'm working on now on the phone because
But Lado can't see it because his phone is dead.
Yeah, my phone is dead. My phone is,
okay.
I need to go. I have a charger. I need to go upstairs and. But anyway, if you show me like this, that's a drawing.
Yeah,
that's a wonderful.
Cool.
You see, it was nothing. It was your stroll in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
That stroll in the neighborhood through several stages become that drawing. And you can finish it. You just work. We're almost done right now. It's 9:32. Let's go for another 5-7 minutes.
Yeah.
And wonderful.
I'm
Wonderful.
glad that I got to paint a little bit.
Yeah. Please share this. Annika, please share this. I'm very pleased. And so, and you can keep it that loose. You know how loose you have it? It doesn't have to be photographically, but
No.
it gives you, it takes headache of drawing it away. You know, you just try, and then now it's still you. It's idiosyncratic. It's your vision.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm gonna teach her how to make money easy way with those things. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just order, the guy will print it on a canvas and then just paint it over with a thick brush strokes, you know. It would be like, had no idea. Then put the varnish over it. You can even put the varnish with the cracks, you know, like to make it like old masters.
No, not with cracks.
Yeah, it would be fun. And then give them like a old master painting with a big frame. It will be most popular. There would be line standing at your door. I should start doing it.
I don't have time for a line. I have to do my job too. Maybe when I retire.
Oh my God, it's wrong mentality. And then you hiring students and turning into the big production. What do you think? All those artists, it's a productions. All the big
Yeah.
names.
Oh yeah. They did.
Do you
have
think Takashi Murakami paints every painting he sells for
No.
millions? Or Dale
No.
Chihuly blows every piece of glass he's exhibiting all over the world? You know what I'm talking about, Chihuly, right?
Yeah.
Those big glass installations, you know. It's all works.
I actually my friend who's a glass artist studied with him.
Yeah, probably hates him. They all hated him because he's most.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
Oh.
She loves him. She
So
loves
she
him. She was his favorite. She was his favorite, so I think she had a good experience.
He's a good soul
And-
because people jealous, you know. People, he's very successful and.
No, she studied with him, and
Good for her.
she's a really good glass artist. I have so many glass art pieces from her.
So now you can ask her: is really Chihuly that blows every piece? No, not at all. He just has an idea, got commission, he goes there, blah 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 blah, and that's it.
No, I mean even she has people that does the work for her. So
Awesome.
she does the design, and then she has someone to do
And
it.
so when you will and then you can retire to a Caribbean island right next to your John Lurie, and you can. I watched the trailer. I don't have a happy trees here. It's all miserable trees. It's just like.
Oh, you looked at for the trailer for Painting
Yeah.
with
You
John?
know the happy trees is a Bob Ross.
No.
So there's like 70s American phenomena. It's a white guy with afro, and he was painting, Bob Ross. He was painting
Okay.
terrible, but TV, everyone knows it. Like, and that's,
Okay.
look at this, it's a happy trees, you know, like he's painting the trees and the happy trees. And so
Okay.
that's John Lurie. I don't have a happy trees here, you know, miserable trees.
No, he doesn't have happy trees, but he is fun as hell.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is
It's
so
a
much
good TV. It's
fun.
good TV. I'm looking forward to watch it.
Yeah, I think you will like it.
I like it. Yeah,
He's not for everyone, but I think artists love him
yeah.
because
So
he
here
does
is my
things
dog.
very cool.
Here is
Oh,
my
it's
dog.
beautiful.
Yeah, start like that, finish like that. Okay. I think we're done.
Next Monday I will be on. I will remember that there is a class.
Please be on. And on Sunday, we're gonna have fun. I think that class is really fun on Sunday.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's a nice number of people, and I like how it goes towards creating body of works. It's
Yeah,
great.
and I'm really excited about that class because I get to experiment with new things and
Absolutely. And you know, I was thinking, I think we all have to come out with a cohesive series of 4 works.
okay.
4. It's a gentle number. It's not 18 and it's not 2. 4 is okay. So
Yeah.
cohesive 4. If you're gonna do printmaking, let's make this modernist for Matisse,
Yeah,
Picasso, Pratt.
I really want to do the,
And I want you to
modern.
introduce a little bit of color in your prints. So we're gonna do that
Yeah.
too. Little bit of color.
okay,
All right. So thank you very much. And
thank you.
I'm humble to guide you through something. Annika, fantastic work. And I'm gonna,
Annika, do you want to hang a little bit longer?
No, I have to,
No.
I'm
Okay.
working too. I have to do, I'm gonna be on the air tomorrow talking about stuff that I have to know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
I
all
was
right.
doing some research and I need to do some more.
Diana, next time I will hang over. I have some stuff to finish. I need to put my son to bed actually.
Okay,
Okay,
but
bye.
I will do more on this when, in a while.
I'm so glad I got to join for a little while. I'm
All
gonna
right, all right.
continue on my own.
So glad you
little
got
bit.
me to join this class because I wasn't going to, and it's fun. I really like it.
Good.